I'm talking about the most popular one.
Which one is the most popular one? Because I love Juice World. Actually, I was gonna pull it up. The one that is my favorite because I'm bad with names.
Oh, is this your favorite?
Let me see.
This is the one that
Is
he
that
broke
Lucid?
out with.
Is that Lucid Dreams?
Lucid
Yeah.
Dreams.
I like Lucid Dreams, but I also like Armed and Dangerous and Hear Me Calling.
I think I remember Okay, this is Armed and Dangerous. Yeah, I like this one. I like this. I like this one. This is a nice track. But yeah. Young dude. He was how old? 21.
21.
21.
His birthday just passed. He just turned 21.
Yeah, he hails from Chicago.
Yeah.
He was one of those rappers. I think he used to hang out with them Chief. Well, he wasn't really. He didn't come up with Chief Keef.
I don't think so. Did he?
Yeah, I'm not sure. You know,
Okay.
I don't want to mislead our listeners, but he came out of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of these. They used to call them mumble rappers,
Right.
but he could actually spit.
Correct.
Yeah, he could actually. He was a rapper.
Right.
And he did the whole emo heartbroken thing.
Which is popular right now.
It is. It's like
I heard a good. Go ahead. Sorry.
you heard a good one.
I heard of a good artist over the weekend. His name is Tokyo.
Made it.
That's something he does like a rock rap.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Wait, is he made in Tokyo?
No.
Okay, hold on one second. I think our other co-hosts are here, so Danny's probably gonna have to go get them. But it should be open though. The door should be open. The one downstairs, it's not. Don't worry, you can go get them.
Oh no, he's not here yet.
He's not.
What's the address?
101 West 22nd. Ooh, I probably shouldn't have said that on the mic. I'm gonna cut this out anyway. 101 West 22nd Street. Got it? Yeah, and the door should be open. Oh yeah, so you're talking about an artist named. Wait, are you talking about Made in Tokyo?
No, his name is Tokyo's Revenge. I had to pull it up, and
Okay.
he has a song out called "Good Morning Tokyo," and it's really similar to that.
Very
Not
similar.
to negate from Juice World, but
Yeah.
just to state that is it's a new
Yeah, it's
grungy type of
yeah.
rap that's out, and he's similar to that.
Yes, it has very very strong grunge influence. They talk about, but they also talk about drugs too, in their raps a lot about
Well,
using drugs.
Right, and Juice WRLD was actually, to me, he was a bleeding heart. So he talked about love, relationships, mostly lost love or being completely engulfed in it.
Yeah.
And he also talked about drug usage,
Yeah,
which
he did.
is ultimately how he passed away.
Which is so. Can you break down what happened?
So the story that I read is that Juice WRLD tried to take a private plane. Once the pilot found out that they had drugs, they had to go over to a domestic flight. They transferred over to domestic flight.
Oh, so that's
So
what happened.
right, and so of course the news reported that they had 70 pounds of weed, but also what he actually had on his persons was it was some sort of pills. I don't know if it was ecstasy or not. So once the plane landed, I
Wait,
guess
so they were on a commercial flight?
they were on a commercial flight. I said domestic, but commercial flight. They're on a commercial flight.
But was it a commercial flight with other people? Because I thought it was a private jet the whole time.
I thought that I read that the private jet rejected them. They moved to a commercial flight.
Oh.
Once they landed, the feds were there.
But how did they get on the flight with 70 pounds of weed?
Well, I don't think they check your bags. When you check them when you put them under the cart, do they check them? Because people carry guns and everything else.
Yeah, and they had guns too, apparently.
Yeah, they
these
had
guys.
guns. So I don't think that people check your baggage. Maybe they do, but I don't know.
This whole time I thought it was the private jet that got stopped. So
Well-
but I know the pilot of the private jet company was the one that reported it, right?
Correct.
He snitched on him.
Right, correct.
Yeah.
So he snitched on them. When the plane that they actually ended up taking arrived, the story that I read was that the feds were already there.
Yes.
So they got scared. So he got scared. And he
I think he
decided to swallow the pills that he had.
A bunch of pills.
And so he had a seizure. Blood was coming out of his mouth. They had, called the ambulance and everything. And ultimately, he passed away because he had an overdose.
Yeah. Do you think he swallowed the pills because he because there are two schools of thought. It could have been that he knew that he was going to get arrested, and he didn't want those pills to go to waste. And he, like, if I'm not saying he was a junkie, but if he was a junkie, he did what a junkie would do, and he swallowed all the pills. Or was it that he was scared of getting caught with the pills? I mean, he just the idea of taking pills and then throwing them. It seems very, very odd. And
so this is my thought process on it. He is a star who's right now he was at a very good place in the game. So even if he got arrested with all of this, I believe that his record label or someone would have come through to get him off.
Lawyers would have gotten him off easily.
So what I think, because even if you remember reading it, his friends that were with him as his associates, because they weren't his friends, if they let him swallow those pills, they already were out before the story hit. Yeah. So I think what happened is that he was already under the influence. He had negative people probably around him, and I don't know if they stopped him or not. No one has talked about it, of course, because it's probably an active open case. But he swallowed them probably because he was already under influence. So his mind is not. He wasn't in the right state of mind.
If he was under the influence, then he could have done anything. He could have jumped. Anything could have happened in that state of panic.
Right.
That's really sad, though.
And it's unfortunate because, I can remember 21 and just being silly. Yeah. And doing stupid things and knowing that this doesn't. Well, no, but I just know that the adventurous side of me and the risky side of me, especially at 21, probably would have had me do something just as dumb, right? Yeah. Because you're worried about getting in trouble. You don't even think about the fact that you're a celebrity and that you have all this power. Yeah. Your main thing is, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to embarrass my mother. I don't want these things. So I can see that, this is just a poor decision he made, but it's a lesson.
Yeah, it is.
For all these other rappers, up and coming rappers, drugs, it can kill you.
It can. Well, I'm curious. What do you think about some people say the glorification of drug use in rap. What do you think about that whole thing?
I think that rap is an art form, and I